for young people to just take their gifts, but they just have to
apply them.
Yeah. And somebody has to encourage them and let them know that you can do this. Because I'm the only, like I said, when I'm in these schools and I'm talking to these kids, I'm the only one telling them that you don't have to be a high school dropout. You don't have to be a failure. I'm the only one saying that you can be whatever you set your mind to. You can do anything you set your mind to. Mm-hmm. So what do you want to set your mind to do? And then showing them how to set and achieve those goals. Yeah. So, I mean, I love it.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man. I love hearing stuff like that.
I love it.
And then, just hearing that from you makes me think I'm like when you're talking, I'm just thinking on the fly, damn, what can I do
exactly
that can generate
do a lot,
right? And, yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking damn, it sure can. Mm-hmm. You ain't lying about that one. There.
Even with your sports show, I listened at you talking about this sports show. I mean, you can go out and promote that. You can go out and speak on that. Mm-hmm. How you got into it, because people are looking. Like I was there. I was trying to find out how'd you start a podcast.
Yeah,
you can go out and speak at schools and programs. They pay you to come out and do those things.
Yeah.
They pay you to come out and speak on, showing young students how to start a podcast and a sports podcast and how they can parlay that not only to sports, but you use your sports, but say you can also do it on cooking. You can do it on whatever their specialized skill or ability is.
Right.
And using that to do a podcast. And then they can go out and they can speak. They can write books. You can write a book. You know what I mean? So now you got these 2, 3, 4 ways you're generating wealth from something you enjoy doing.
Right.
And that you got the skill. You just got to figure out how you want to apply it.
Just applying it.
And find your market. You find who needs your service, who needs that problem solved that you can solve for them. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, then the rest of it comes naturally. Like I said, I tell people all the time, they say, so what do you do? I said, how long you got? Because I do so many different things.
Yeah, what don't I do?
What don't I do? What don't I do?
Yeah.
If I can make $1 doing it, I do
it.
Yeah. I had a person call me one time. I was working for HUD as an inspector. I was traveling around the country inspecting apartment buildings for HUD. And I was about to leave HUD because I got tired of living in hotels. I was living in hotels for like a month, 2 months, traveling all around the country. Mm-hmm. And this agency called me from Rochester and said, hey, we heard about you doing inspection for HUD, and we have these apartment buildings in Rochester, and we need someone to come in that can do weatherization inspections. I said, what do you mean weatherization inspections? They said, well, write up reports and help us to determine how much insulation they need and this, that, and the other. Would you be interested in that? And we can send you to training. Can you do that? I said, sure, I can do that. I never heard of it before in my life. I didn't know what it was. They said, BPI. What's a BPI? I have not a clue. Can you do that? Sure. And I went. They sent me to training. I came out and I did it for like a year and a half. And the grant ran out. I came back to Buffalo and said, you know what? I noticed when I was in Rochester, all these people were on the waiting list for weatherization. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start doing weatherization classes, teaching people how to make their house their home and reduce energy costs. That's the book I'm working on, Making Your House Your Home. So I show you how to go around your house and do the 2-finger approach to energy savings. Things you can do around your house that will save you on energy and reduce your energy costs by using just 2 fingers. Wow. And so I've been sponsored. National Fuel Gas has sponsored me the last 2 years. They give me energy bags, and I do workshops in libraries and churches and libraries and schools and different places.
Yeah.
And community centers. And so, like I said, books. I have my books available. I sell the books. I do the workshops. People pay me to come out and do home inspections for them because I do home inspections and energy inspections for people. So, people call me. I just did an inspection on Monday. Mm-hmm. Monday. On Monday. I did an inspection on Monday for a person buying a home. Yeah. So, like I said, private inspection company. I write books. I do seminars. I have jewelry. I do workshops.
Yeah. Anything you can get your hands on. Yeah.
Anything. And that's what you do. You don't have to say, well, I only do. You just say, well, right now I'm doing.
I think what majority of folks, so a lot of people want to do these things. Mm-hmm. I think one of the main things, for me, would be time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because time is one thing that we can't buy.
That's right.
So I think we try to figure out, well, I'm speaking about me personally. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out how to be able to manage my time where I'm able to have, social life, I'm able to, do my podcast. I'm able to, go to work because, like you said, got bills to pay.
Right.
But at the same time, still be able to work on myself and be able to learn those different type of skills and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So time management is definitely something that I feel like I'm improving on myself as well. But I feel like a lot of people don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, work with that.
You can't manage what you don't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're not doing all the things that you say you want to do, like I told you all the things I do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, well, how you find time to go to Las Vegas for a week?
Yeah.
You will find that as you add those things that you're trying to do, they're not all going to all happen at all the time. You don't do the podcast every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? So on today is Thursday. On Thursdays, I'm doing my podcast from this time to this time.
Right.
That's 1 hour, 2 hours.
Right.
Okay. On this day, I'm doing this. Or somebody called me to do a home inspection on Monday. Well, they didn't say on Monday. They said, when can you do it? I looked at my schedule and I said, on Monday. So you have all the things. When you set up the things that you want to do, you will find places to do them. Somebody called me and say, I need a book. All I do is put it in the mail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need you to come do a keynote. Can you speak on this day? Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, I can speak on that day. Mm-hmm. You set it up. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, when I say fear of success is also excuses are the tools for confidence.
Yeah.
Because people would use an excuse. Well, I don't have the time.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing? I'm sitting here doing the podcast with you.
Right.
I'm making money right now in the stock market. Mm-hmm. I was just talking about that with some people the other day. Because the stock market has been crashing lately, the last couple of days. Yeah. I've been dropping crazy. I said, perfect time to buy.
Yeah.
Perfect time to buy. People crazy. Oh, God, the stock market is crashing. Perfect time to buy. You can get some of those stocks that you've been wanting to get that you couldn't afford. Perfect time to buy. So now I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm making money. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People order jewelry. I do jewelry. I do vending. I want to set up an online store, but I'm not really committed to doing that because that would take a lot of time.
Yeah.
So what I do is I do vending periodically. I'm going to start going online and doing like some last minute sales stuff like people do with that paparazzi jewelry. They stand and get online and do it. But all those kind of things. Sometimes I'll go do vending and sell this jewelry, man. I may make $200-$400 for sitting there talking to people and selling jewelry. Yeah. And then if they say, well, you want to come next week? No, I don't want to come next week. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. I'll see you maybe in a month or two. Because again, you're gonna make time for things when you want to do it.
Right.
And people always want me to come vend because there's nobody doing men's jewelry. Everybody's doing the women's stuff and shea butter and all that kind of nonsense. I'm not nonsense, but all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I'm doing jewelry.
Right.
Men's jewelry, men's accessory, and all my accessories, the majority of my stuff is $20 and under. It's easy to get $20.
Yeah.
You start saying 25, 30, but you say $20,
yeah.
I'll give you $20. These are 10.
Yeah.
I have like nice jewelry, nice necklaces, ties, stuff like that. I started selling ties recently, but stuff like that, jewelry, mostly jewelry and necklaces and chains and stuff like that. I don't do rings because you got to have too many different sizes. Right. I don't want to have anything where I got to have big, crazy inventory.
Yeah, one size fits all.
Right,
type
there you
things.
go.
Yeah.
So I'll order stuff like I just ordered a bunch of chains and necklaces, like kids going back to school.
Yeah.
With basketball, and football, and chains and big crosses. And I buy stainless steel stuff. I don't do silver. I do some sterling silver. I don't do gold too much. I stay away from gold because it will be gold filled or something like that. I don't want to fool with that. But I do stainless steel because stainless steel is very easy to take care of.
Yeah.
And like I said, $20 and I just ordered a bunch of stuff last night, as a matter of fact, because I'm gonna do some back to school vending.
Yeah.
Now I just ordered some stuff that's gonna cost me $40, $50. I think I paid $40, $50 for it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna make close to about $200, $300, $400 for it. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just on the stuff I just ordered.
Right.
That ain't stuff I got sitting waiting for me to go set it out so I can go vend on it.
Right.
But that is a hobby for me.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to make a career out of that. So that's what I'm saying. You will find when you start to add the things you want to do, you will find ways to make time for it.
Yeah.
Or if it's something that you don't really want to do, you won't make time for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you'll start to weed out the things that you don't want to do,
Right.
the things that you don't like doing, the things you don't enjoy doing. And the things that you do enjoy doing, you're going to make more time for it. You're going to put yourself out there and because what you'll do is you'll start letting people know you do it.
Yeah.
You know? So when you let people know you do it, that means you want some attention. You want to make some money off of it. You want to get that attention and get out there and let people know what you're doing. If you don't want any attention, you're not going to tell people you do it. So then you don't have to make time for it.
Right.
And so
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And so that's what you'll do. And like I said, it'll work out.
Yeah.
You just got to step out there and do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I like that, man.
And like I said, you'll find that, man. God will bless you with opportunities you never ever imagined. You know, never ever imagined. And like I said, I started doing this, man, and I was getting $25, $50, you know, to do a workshop, an hour or something like that. And to tell somebody that I can do a 1 hour workshop, you know, for $500. Okay. And I'm doing that workshop 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I might be doing 2 different programs making that, you know, and then I'm working for this and I'm doing a book and I'm doing a jewelry and I'm doing a home inspection and I'm doing a keynote.
There's several different avenues that they can
That's
do.
That's what generating wealth is.
Yeah.
And then, but I tell you, my bills is $700 a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My bill is $700 a month. I told you right now, I do $500 for 1 hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my bills are paid. I can go travel. I don't have to, if I don't want to do a home inspection, I have to do a home inspection. My bill's paid.
Go and enjoy life.
Enjoy life. Yeah. And that's what you want to do.
Yeah, life is short too, man.
Life is too short.
Gotta enjoy it.
I got too many people I know that died.
Right, exactly.
Early ages.
You say you're going to be traveling. Do you travel a lot?
I'm starting back to travel a lot. Yeah. I used to travel a lot, and I got married and recently went through a divorce, and as a result of that, had to get an apartment and retransition things and get, you know, things back in order. So this year, going into 2020, I am starting to travel a lot.
I know you mentioned Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas.
Okay. Have you ever traveled outside of the country?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Bermuda. I've been to St. Thomas. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to... I'm gearing to go to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Aruba, Jamaica, several times.
Yeah.
I do a lot.
Yeah. That's kind of the stage I'm in right now, is where I want to go and travel.
Yeah.
Like I want to go to different places.
Yeah.
Like I've been to different cities. And I like going to different cities.
I do too.
I like seeing like in the United States.
What's your favorite city?
I gotta say Toronto.
Toronto
might be it, man. I like Toronto because it's so diverse.
That's my spot.
Yeah, Toronto is it. And it's, first of all, like you go there and it just feel like everybody's happy. Like everybody's nice, everybody's polite, everybody's happy.
And for it to be so doggone expensive.
Right, exactly. And then you walk into a bar and then you see like a table with, like you see black folks, Asian folks, Middle Eastern folks. All together, talking, chilling.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like there's any type of like racial barrier or color barriers there. And then now they legalize weed. So you just see people like going on the street just smoking and happy. Yeah. I was like, yes.
And a lot of people I know some friends of mine that they don't smoke it, they do the edibles.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, like weed, I'm a component of it.
Okay.
Like, so I used to be, like, you ask any of my friends, I used to be completely opposed against weed. Like,
really?
Yeah. Like, no, don't smoke it. That's poison, man. Don't put that in your body and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. And now it's more of like, I don't smoke weed. I'm not a big smoker of it. I will on occasion. But like edibles, like I take those every now and then.
Really?
And yeah, I do enjoy edible. Like I
haven't tried.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Stuff. Yeah, edibles is it. Like I'll take an edible and then I'll go and like I'll write up my whole show I'm going to be doing for the podcast. Wow. Or like I'll be productive on it.
You're on full speed.
Yeah, and it like relaxes me and it kind of like just enhances everything.
That's
you know
cool.
What I'm saying? Like it just enhances it all.
I used to do all that stuff, man. Yeah. And like I said, it just, for me, I love Toronto, but I'll tell you a city that you must go to at least once. I've been there several times. New Orleans.
New Orleans?
New Orleans.
That's on my list as well.
New Orleans is a city that you should always at least go to at least once.
Yeah.
New Orleans and Vegas.
I do want to go to Vegas too.
You'll enjoy those. It's a different scene.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy that. Do Miami. I've been to Miami. I've been to Florida. You know all those places. Texas.
I'm going to Baltimore in September to see.
Oh, you like Baltimore?
See my
Inner
Ravens.
Harbor and all
I've
that
been to
stuff?
Baltimore once.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore to see a Raven. I'm going back